just the tree line. Alright, as everyone knows, we're super excited to be starting this channel. So today what we'll do with the purchase of the K75 flashlight, we will throw in three Nitecore TIPs or Tinies, your choice of color, with the purchase of the K75. All you have to do is subscribe to our channel, like our social media pages, and we will give you those three Nitecores free of charge. So this is the AceBeam K75, throw of 2,500 meters. It's over 6,000 lumens. The box is pretty nice. It's a very sturdy box. Let's go ahead. Applications. You got hiking, hunting, mountaineering, camping, adventure, first aid. But I think the biggest purpose of this flashlight is to be a good emergency searchlight. That's what I would say. I would say the biggest function of this flashlight is a great emergency searchlight. Alright, so there's the K75. Let's see what it comes with. Comes with the AceBeam warranty card. Comes with a wrist attachment, so if you can attach it to your wrist so it won't fall and break, even though as an AceBeam it's going to be pretty hard to break these. And it also comes with an attachable handle that you can attach. Right there, there's a little screw that it's very simple. It just screws in and out. And then once that's out, it also has a roll guard on it. It's pretty nice, so it won't be rolling off the table on you. It can go either way. I've seen some who put it on like that, and I've seen others who put it on like this. Both work, but once it's attached, you just put the bolt back in there and start screwing it back in. Okay, so once that's on there, you have a nice grip, and it feels great in your hand. It's a little bit of a heavy flashlight. It's probably around 4 pounds, but with this grip, you could hold it for hours and not have any soreness in your hand. It can also mount as a tripod, and you can hold the flashlight just like that. Okay, so you go ahead and screw that back off. Now, as with the AceBeam flashlights, they're all made out of aerospace aluminum engineering material used to create aircraft material, or fighter jets and spaceships. So, I mean, the material this is built out of is so durable and strong. It would take, I don't know what on earth could dent this flashlight. I think it's undentable, honestly. I don't think anything will be. It's scratch resistant as well. It's waterproof up to 2 meters. One of the most durable, sturdy flashlights AceBeam produces. What a great brand AceBeam is. Now, the head of the flashlight is almost 4 inches across from side to side, giving it a great diameter, and really the beam on this light, you can't really see it in here, and we'll go outside in a second, but I mean there's probably about a 6 or 7 foot ring surrounding that beam, given this 4-inch diameter head. Now the LED is a SBT-90 Generation 2 LED. You can see the reflector in there, it's very nice. You can see the heat sink as well, keep it from overheating, and a nice cool touch to the flashlight even when using it at turbo. Now the grip on the flashlight is as good as Ace Beam comes. They all come like this. They have the cross diagonal knurling that's super grippy, it's super tough, it's super ragged, and it would just be a really difficult task to drop this thing when you're really gripping onto it. Now the K75 comes with two modes, Eco as well as Power. So in order to activate that, you just hold down this button for 4 seconds and it'll activate the lockout mode. But then on top of that, you click the button 10 times and it'll cycle between Eco and Power. And it shows you on the back of the box the different lumen outputs for Eco and Power. So let's see here. So for turbo, the lumens is 6,300, whereas on Eco it's only 3,000 on turbo. On high is 2,500 on turbo and only 1,700 on Eco. And it goes down the list. It's about half the power on Eco that it is on Power, but the battery life is probably twice as long. And yeah, that's what it's showing. It's showing the battery life will last twice as long. Now, it says it has a beam distance of 2,500 meters. So we're going to go outside here in a second, but it says that beam can run almost 2,500 meters. Now also in this turbo beam, the candela in the beam is over 1.5 million. I think it's, let's see how many to be exact, 1.56 million candela in the beam on turbo while on power setting. Now it does have a strobe. Every flashlight like this comes with like a strobe now. So that would be great for emergencies, firefighters, police officers, tactical use, any emergency dispatcher that needs a searchlight would have great access to whatever they need buying the K75. Now, as with all the Ace Beam flashlights, it does come with a battery indicator that'll let you see your battery health to know whether or not you need to charge or your battery's about to run out, which is great because the last thing you want to do is be stuck in a situation where you really need your flashlight and the battery is dead. So that will turn red well before your battery dies. Now it does also offer a lockout mode. Now as for the battery, there's 4 cells, the 4 18650 batteries that are rechargeable, and we offer the battery combos as well as the charging packs on our website. So go ahead and check that out. We'll leave the link in the description below. But it's just 4 simple 18650 batteries. Just a normal 4 cell cylinder. Goes in this great handle. It's very well oiled. And I mean, it just twists right on there. Okay, so here we are with the Ace Beam K75. This is on turbo setting on the Eco mode. Look at that beam. That's 1.5 million candela. Look at all the particles flying through the air. That's how nice the light is. And I mean, even just around the beam, all the light emitting around the beam, what a great searchlight it could be. There's some construction equipment. It has to be about 1,000 meters away. The construction site I'm standing in is probably about almost a half a mile. It's probably about a half a mile in diameter. There's the night beam. Again, there's some trees. Shine up the trees. I'll try and get a better beam, not reflecting off the ground. And there it is, you can see that beam. Try not to shake my hand, holding it above my head. So now we'll use some of the other modes. That's the turbo. That's actually not turbo, that's low. This is the low setting. That's mid. I'll keep pointing back here at the shed. Mid, there's high, and that's when you start to see the real beam. And then there's turbo. And turbo is when you'll see the full effective beam. Look at all that construction equipment. It's so bright, it's actually even a little difficult to see exactly what it's aimed on closer than 100 yards to you. Alright, well that's the Ace Beam K75. It's about 10 o'clock at night out, pitch dark, and this is the beam you can expect from the Ace Beam K75.